You okay, babe?
Take your time, Devonia.
Look, I know you're trying to relax me, but all this nodding and smiling is really making me tense.
Come on, Dee. Self-indulgent melodrama's a major pain.
Howard, Chris, she's trying to communicate with us.
Look, just say it the way you said it to me. Well, she said it to me very clearly.
The problem is financial.
Oh, big news. In this shithouse society, what else would it be?
Quiet, Chris. You go on, Devonia.
We have to subsidise ourselves for a bit. Anna's okay. She's got an income from some kind of property.
We'd better have a talk with her.
Yeah, but Q has had to accept this movie thing. So if I get a job too, it means we can't rehearse at all. Everything comes to a stop.
Devonia, there's no problem here.
Look, we all pool our bread and you just take a share from the pool.
What's your problem?
I told you, babe, there's no problem.
But there is a problem.
No, there isn't.
There is.
There isn't a problem, Devonia. Look, you obviously feel there is.
Yeah, I do. The problem is me. I don't feel good about taking bread from the house when I haven't worked out yet. I mean, Spike's worked out, but I haven't. I never help with a newsletter or do my share of the cooking. I haven't been on a squat even.
You'll work out.
Eventually.
Yeah, but I haven't worked out yet, so I feel really bad about taking bread from the house when all I'll be putting in is social security.
That's all I put in.
Yeah, but you believe in ripping off the government. It's a political act. I'm just pursuing fame and fortune.
Don't diminish what you're doing, Devonia.
Now, that's a perception, Dee. You diminish yourself too much.
Rock music may be decadent at the moment, but it can be a powerful political force.
Right.
I don't think we're going to be a powerful political force, Joyce.
Yeah, we'll tackle that aspect later on, Devonia. Right now, we don't want you to agonise.
I am agonising. I don't want to, but I am.
I think you're enjoying your agony too much.
Shut up, Chris. This is not a performance. It's real agony.
It is. Do you know she grinds her teeth in her sleep?
Of course she does.
Let's hold her.
Eh?
We're gonna hold you.
Hold me. Miss Heather.
Words are no good. We want you to feel our caring.
It's a technique they developed in a home for mentally disturbed children in Canada.
Close your eyes, Dee.
Yeah.
Close them.
Now, just relax.
We love you, Devonia.
Move with
It's
us.
going to be all right.
We're all one now.
We love you.
Slowly round. And you can feel all our presences.
Nearly ready. Only one of the mics is playing up.
I'm your ready, Joyce!
Yeah, well, we appreciate this.
Oh, it's all right. It may help us too.
It's absolutely wonderful to be able to do something for the Islington Nine, I think.
Yes, and I think you'll like my introduction.
You're not doing the introduction.
I certainly.
You know what happens to your voice in public? It's very high-pitched and squeaky. Unfortunately, she begins to sound like Minnie Mouse from the Antipodes.
That's right. You're developing a power problem.
All right, come on, let's go. Right, my dears, roller coaster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
Council. What do you mean? Send the bailiff.
That is not the bailiff.
Hey, fellas, hey, take 5. Make that 5 days, fellas.
It speaks. You know these creeps?
I'm not a creep, friend. I'm a cookless.
Cookless?
I tried to explain, but this, bozo kept screaming at my business associate for identification.
I don't identify myself to hippie weirdos.
Excuse me, we are not hippie weirdos.
Well, what's your story, then? Brain damage?
I thought he was the bloody bailiff and you were the bloody landlord. But you are, in fact. Come to collect your property, landlord.
It was me, Sir Ross. I suggested
She's
this gig.
apologising to the creep. I want to puke.
I suggested this gig as a sort of surprise.
We do not like surprises.
I had to contact you all rather urgently, so I phoned round. Derek? Dee? No answer. Anna spoke to your mother. Didn't know where you were. Oh, I am sorry to hear about your dad, by the way.
It's all right.
Finally reached Carl. He waffled, but then explained. At least someone is straight with me.
Stavros, the thing is...
A benefit for communists. The word gets round and zup. That's 100, 200,000 copies you'll lose off your first album.
Bless you.
God, I'm allergic to the stench of poverty.
All sorts of people are involved in this benefit, not just communists.
It's a communist operation. I can smell it. God, I abominate communism. They destroyed my hometown. Levelled it.
The communists levelled Liverpool.
They levelled Mistus, my father's village, and his father's before him.
We wanted to show you what the Little Ladies Mark I can do in front of the right crowd.
I didn't buy the Little Ladies Mark I. I'm sure you'd be a wow in front of this crew of filthy, seedy, tatty, hippie communists. But I am not paying you 20 thou a year to keep the lower depths amused. Let me explain the things of life to you. You're under contract to Pleasure Promotions, and we decide what gigs you do. And if you play in public without our permission, then that's a breach of faith.
We haven't had any bread yet. If you don't want us, break the contract.
Hey, Dee.
But I do want you. And I have you. I need you, but you need me too. You need my bread.
We've survived without you so far, mate.
But you won't survive without me much longer. Not outside of debtor's prison.
Dad, we can take care of our own debts.
And Mr. Speed?
What?
The reason I was phoning round. Since I have assumed your debts, a writ was served on me this morning.
A writ?
A certain Chaz Speed is suing you for £100,000. That's something to do with walking off his film.
He has no case against us.
My solicitors think he has. Morally repugnant as it might be. Do you have the wherewithal to fight him? Of course, if I handle it, we'll settle out of court.
You settle it, Stavros.
Dee's under a strain.
Overwrought.
There were some personal reasons she wanted to do this benefit.
Look, a cookless always understands. All I want life to be is picnics and parties. Not everybody suffers in a depression. Picnics and parties. F-U-N.
Ha-cha.
Little ladies, Q, D, Anna. I'd like you to meet Carlos of Sloane Street and Bill Broxy.
Hi. Hello.
You just can't teach dress sense, can you?
And we have a wig problem, don't we? Because of the shape of our face and the arrangement of our features.
You have a wig problem too, eh?
This one can wear clothes. Barely.
Now remember, fellas, this is just the raw material.
You're telling me.
Moby Dick, what exactly does the creature symbolize? Evil? Then why make it white? Perhaps it's the power of nature, with Ahab as the would-be capitalist exploiter. The perspective continually shifts throughout the book. Now, it's this ambiguity that makes Melville such a modern writer.
Well, that's it. Literature feeds on ambiguity, but political action can't afford to dwell on ambiguities.
Yes, but literature can humanize politics, language for a start. For instance, the awful jargon you use around here is in absolute contradiction to your humane political goals. Now, listen, I'm going to give you a reading list, and I want you to stick to it. It's going to be hard, a book a week, and no slacking.
OK, great.
The truth is that inside this political woman, there's a literary woman trying to get out.
I'm sorry, it's just I've done Melville with Jack.
Yes, Gloria. We all know you've been through the course.
Hey, come on. I thought you were all stapling newsletters.
I am, Bob.
Is that all you've done?
That's 200 copies.
I didn't mean you, Devonia. I meant, is that all the unit has accomplished?
We were sidetracked by Herman Melville.
This house is turning into bloody Oxford.
Oh, come on, people. Let's staple the rest of these newsletters. We have to be at the roundhouse before the concert breaks up.
After we distribute the newsletters, let's go down to the reggae club.
Ah, beautiful.
I'll come to the roundhouse.
No, that's OK, dear.
No, really, I'd like to.
No, that's OK. You must be wet. Don't bother.
I'm trying to help, like you've always wanted. I even offered to cook the lasagna tonight, but Joyce said not to bother. People keep telling me not to bother. Why am I getting the cold from everyone?
Oh, I think we feel this offering to help is all a bit too desperate. You know, expiation of guilt type thing for pulling out of the benefit.
Guilt? Jesus, I'm the victim.
If you beg somebody to rape you, and they do, it doesn't make you the victim.
This house is a real nest of compassion, isn't it?
Well, you see, when you push the group into doing this concert, we're all very proud of you, type thing.
And now you're very disappointed in me, type thing.
Yeah.